Hello everyone, welcome back to the last episode of Hampi series. If you have not watched the previous episodes, please click I button at the top. After exploring the spiritual or holy monuments, today we are going to explore the royal enclosures of Hampi. We first came to the palace ruins. At the entrance, you will find these monolithic stone doors. It is said that these are the main doors and they used elephants to close and open the stone doors.
ಫೋಟೋಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲದನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಪುರಾತತ್ವ ಇಲಾಖೆ ವಸ್ತು ಸಂಗ್ರಹದಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ. ಆ ಫೋಟೋಸ್ ನೋಡ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಈ ರೂಯಿನ್ಸೇ ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಡಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ, ಅಷ್ಟು ನಾಶಕ್ಕೆ ಒಳಪಟ್ಟಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಮರುಜೋಡಣೆ, ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ರೀಬಿಲ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋದು.
The first attraction inside the royal enclosure is mahanavmidibba. This is a platform to conduct Dasara festival, which used to be a grand celebration.
ಬಟ್ ಬಿಫೋರ್ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತನಕ ಇದೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ದಿಬ್ಬ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಇದು ಮುಂದೆ ವಿಸ್ತಾರಪಡಿಸಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅದ್ಭುತವಾಗಿರುವಂತಹ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಬಹಳ ಒಂದು ವಿಜೃಂಭಣೆಯಿಂದ ನಡೆಸಲೇಬೇಕು ನಾನು ಅಂತಂದಾಗ ಸೊ ಅದನ್ನ ಮರುಜೋಡಣೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ದಿಬ್ಬ 1856 ಫೋಟೋ ಬೈ ಅಲೆಕ್ಸಾಂಡರ್ ಜಾನ್ ಗ್ರೀನ್ಲಾ. ಸೊ ಈ ಫೋಟೋಗ್ರಫಿ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಸೊ ಈ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಮುಂಭಾಗದಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಬಿದ್ದೋಗಿದೆ. ಮಹಾನವಮಿ ದಿಬ್ಬ ಸೊ ಅಷ್ಟು ವಿಜಯನಗರ ಸಾಮ್ರಾಜ್ಯದ ಕುಲದೇವತೆ ಭುವನೇಶ್ವರಿ ತಾಯಿನ ಅದ್ಭುತವಾಗಿ ಅವೆಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು ವಿಗ್ರಹನ ಮೇಲಿಟ್ಟು ಅದ್ಭುತವಾಗಿ ಪೂಜೆಗಳನ್ನ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸುವಂತ ಒಂದು ದಿಬ್ಬ ಇದು. ಸೊ ರಾಜರು ಕೂಡ ಅದನ್ನ ಅಲಂಕರಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು ಅಲ್ಲಿನ.
The Mahanavmidibba is a three-tiered platform. It is made of granite stones and greenish black stones. This looks totally amazing with contrasting colors. This is a recreated image of Mahanavmidibba. You can see the white granite stones as well as the greenish black stones. Throughout the platform, we can see stone carvings and it's very clear and beautiful to its perfection. We can go till the top of the platform and get a complete view of the palace area. These are the stone pipelines. Water from Kamalapur lake was supplied using the stone pipelines to the palace enclosures. If you see these structures, you can see water used to flow from the lake to this step tank. This is a step tank or black stone pushkarni. The water from the tank was used for religious practices. This is the dancing platform. Throughout the platform, we can see carvings of all Indian dance forms. This is the most interesting place within the royal enclosure. It is the secret chamber which was used by the kings for confidential discussions. It is an underground room. To maintain the underground room cool, they have used the greenish black stones which keeps the room very cool. We actually went down and the interiors were very cool, giving an AC effect. This is the king's audience hall, where the king used to meet his subjects and address the grievances. The structure had 100 pillars and the superstructure above the platform was built with sandalwood. All of the sandalwood pillars were burnt to ashes during the Deccan Sultanate's attack.
ಅವರ ಒಂದು ಆಲೋಚನೆ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಹೀಗೆ ಇರಬಹುದು ಅಂತಂದೇಳಿ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೆಸರು ಭುವನ ವಿಜಯಂ ಅಂತೇಳಿ.
This stone tank is carved out of monolithic granite stone. It was used to store water for the horses of officials who stayed in the royal enclosure. The next place near royal enclosure is Hazarama temple. The bazaar in front of the temple is Pan Supari Bazaar. The temple is dedicated to Lord Rama. It is a very unique temple and the walls of the temple has complete story of Ramayana carved on the stone. we next came to the Zanana enclosure. This is a private enclosure for the royal women for their leisure. There was a Jal Mahal here which was completely ruined. Only the basement exists. The pavilion was burned during the Deccan Sultanate's attack. This is a recreation of the Jal Mahal. This is the Queen's Palace, whose sandalwood pavilion was also burned during the attack. This is the recreated image of the palace. The beautiful attraction in the Zanana enclosure is Lotusmahal. It is also called Chitrangani Mahal or Kamal Mahal. This is how the Kamal Mahal looked before excavation in 1856. The rooftop resembles an inverted lotus, hence the monument got its name as Lotus Mahal. This is left undamaged as it is built in the Indo-Islamic style. Just behind the Zanana enclosure, we get to see the elephant stables. There are totally 11 rows which were used to place the royal elephants. Right next to the elephant stables, there is a shelter for the elephant guards. This is Prasanna Virupaksha temple dedicated to Lord Shiva. It is also called underground Shiva temple as the roof of the temple is at present ground level. We came next to Vijayavithalteample temple. Private vehicles are now not allowed near the temple. You can park your vehicle at the parking and take a buggy to reach the temple premises. You can walk as well for nearly 1 kilometer. The bazaar in front of the Vithala temple is called the Vithala Bazaar. Vijayavithala temple is the epicenter of Hampi's attractions. This temple is dedicated to Lord Vishnu.
ಗರುಡ ರಥ ಸರ್ ಇದು. ಆನೆಗಳಿಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ಇದು ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ಲಿ ಆಗಿ ಶಿಖರ ಬಿದ್ದೋಯ್ತು. ಚಕ್ರಗಳು ಮಾತ್ರ ತಿರುಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ವು ಅವೆಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ ಇದು ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಇದ್ದಿಲ್ಲ. ಫ್ರೂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ವೆಜಿಟೇಬಲ್ ಡೈ ಪೇಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಇಂದ ಅಳವಡಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡಿತ್ತು ಇದು. ಇವಾಗಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಪೇಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಇದೆ.
The stone chariot is an iconic structure and can be seen printed behind your 50 rupees note. The main highlight of the Mahamandapa is its richly carved monolithic pillars. The outermost pillars are popularly called the musical pillars. Behind Vittala temple, a small path takes us to the king's balance. The king used to weigh himself with gold, precious stones and gems and distributed it to the priests. Here is Purandaradasa Mandapa, which is currently under river since the river flow was more. Purandaradasa is a legendary poet who lived in Hampi. We next moved to visit the Sasavekalu Ganesha temple. This is a monolithic structure of almost 8 feet in height. It's an interesting structure. As you move behind, you can see Goddess Parvati carved out of stone, and this looks as if Goddess Parvati is holding Lord Ganesha in her lap. It was almost the time of sunset and we came to see the Hemakuta hills. Hemakuta hill is the best place to view sunset and the hill has many small temples. Most of the temples are dedicated to Lord Shiva. With this, we ended our 4-day Hampi trip. It was a wonderful experience and you should definitely visit this historic site which is recognized by UNESCO. Thanks for watching the video. If you have not watched the other videos, you can find the links in the description box below. Please hit like if you liked our work. If you are new on the channel and like our videos, please consider subscribing to the channel to support us. We will be back soon with another interesting place. Thanks for watching and see you soon.